Good day. It's the 11th month, 22nd day of 2016. It's 2/13. I just watched this global TV. They're giving backpacks away to the poverty, homeless people. I was homeless for 2.5 years and still am because I'm on social services and living in housing that's gone up from $350 to $545 almost. In the 16 years I lived here, they had an arbitration to bump it up 100 and something bucks, which should be illegal because we didn't have legal representation in their tribunal, which is illegal because no legal representation. Their tribunal isn't fair justice. Justice is already dictated by them and isn't a justice system. But here you go, global TV.
Downtown East Side, these workers are about to provide the homeless with some much-needed security. They'll be handing out backpacks, but these aren't just any type of bag. These are street-proof.
Anti-theft noose on it that they could put around their wrists or ankles at night.
Wait, it doesn't make sense due to the fact of you can't put much in there other than to change the clothes. I'm going to go briefly what I had. I had a 90-liter outbound bag and what I had in it. Just for global. Just to have a self-awareness. Okay. Today, like I said, Comox Valley record for the day. This is a 90-liter Apex bag from Outbound. This is my replacement of a replacement. It Outbound. It has a internal frame in it. External is a little heavier. It allows the back to be protected. It usually has aluminum frames on the inside and protects you. It can fit 90 liters. It has straps that go around and so forth. This is a waterproof bag for putting your gear on to protect it from the rain. Like it says, dry sack. And it's a Cohen's from Canadian Tire. They're about, I guess, 25 bucks when you can afford one. What goes in it? Well, like when I was on the street. 3 t-shirts. I'm just going to throw them in there instead of holding them up. That goes in there like this. 2 pairs of socks, because your shoes get wet. We don't have Gore-Tex boots like the military or anybody else like that. Always nice to have it due to the fact of foot funguses and stuff like that. You don't want your feet to get wet. And you want to change your socks at least once every 2 days. 4 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of underwear, 1 for every day of the week. You never know. 1 pair of change of pants, just in case you got soaking wet in the daytime and you have to change your pants and jump into your sleeping bag. I started out with a -7 North Face and then got a Woods -30 after my bag was stolen. Here, Woods, -30 sleeping bag. It takes about that much room in the bag as well. And that goes in here. It's down, so if it gets wet, it's ruined. A synthetic bag costs about $1,000, $700 to $1,000, depending on what brand. Now that takes about this much room in there as well. Okay, that goes on the inside, like this. That's not much room. It's much bigger than that. Let's say you had or obtained a pair of winter boots. These are Black Diamond Slagaway boots with steel toes because I worked in the plumbing trade for a while and needed steel toe boots. And I carried this around too, just because I had nowhere to store them. So I had winter boots in there as well. Okay? I obtained a tent, 3-person one, which I never set up at all. 3-4 season. It's not self-standing. It has to be pegged down, so I can't set it up anywhere, like on hard surfaces or in a park, without putting my stakes in. It goes in here too, inside the waterproof thing. So you get the point. It fits in there too. Fuel, white gas. Special container, it goes on this side because you don't want to put it in there. A pot, that cheap one, 25 bucks. and a Primus Sweden Action Sports fuel stove for cooking on, for such things as rice or pasta, such as KD, your primer, your stove, all goes in here. And because it has fuel on it, you don't really want to put it into your pot because you don't want that fuel to go in there. But I did, because I had nowhere else safe to store it. That goes like this. That's right, we don't always have a soup kitchen and can always go for a soup and sandwich, and they don't always give you a thing. You'll get the point. And a bag of rice. This is a small bag of rice, but if you get a 2-pound bag of rice for $5, you put it in a Ziploc, it goes in there too. Well, Thermarest. Self-inflating, you can get a blue mat, what I started out too. Jeff Thomas handed it to me, the floor master, an old workmate. You have to roll these up to a small little ball. And this gives you an R rating of, what do you call it? -5, I think it is. You have to deflate the air. Similar to an air mattress, which blows up to about a 5. It goes into this bag when you wind it up enough, and goes onto the outside of the bag, hopefully in these straps here, and keeps it dry. You get the point. Now it goes on there, and now you have a Thermarest. You also have a bag on top with a zipper on it that comes off, and you put your stuff in there too, such as your ID, if you don't want to put it in your pocket, a pocket knife for cutting your meat, your soup spoons, and all that kind of stuff, and it goes in there too. That's my little spiel. That's not including a winter jacket, if you have one. A winter jacket, a pair of gloves for the winter, and or rain jacket, winter jacket, because in the summertime it's too hot. A sweater as well. I'm almost out of room. I don't even have one change of clothes in there. Little impractical giving a bag out to homeless people. You should have a 2x2 locker where they can lock stuff up. They pay a fee of $5 a month where they can lock up their 2x2 locker, throw their gear in, go out walking around, and come obtain their stuff so they don't get sore backs because you've cut off their testosterone or hormones, let's say, in their bodies so they can't walk upright and be physically fit to carry 50 to 75 pounds on their back. Little unrealistic, giving bags to homeless people that they can only put a pair of pants, pair of underwear, pair of socks, and a sandwich they might get from the soup kitchen. Not like I just showed you. All that stuff there. Anyhow, that's my spiel of the day. You take care. This is Ross Jason Boehm Live. Nothing I say is bullshit or false news and accusations, meaning misleading justice or humanity in any way. Acts against humanity. There should be enough jobs in this society for everybody to do and live by them as well. People don't choose to live the way they do. People chose for them by making their lives difficult right off the get-go of the starting blocks.